Well, it's the morning, day number 9. It is June 30th, and I'm coming to get my food from my bear hang, and luckily, it's still up there. It's always a little nerve-wracking when you're coming to get your food. It's like, it'd be a real bummer if you get out here and a bear had eaten it. Anyway, I'm gonna have some breakfast, pack up, and cruise on out of here. That's a big old moose. I've seen all kinds of moose sign, fresh tracks, fresh poop. I mean, it looks fresh, it tastes fresh, it smells fresh. I'm looking everywhere. I cannot find a moose. How can a giant animal be so elusive? All right, I started hiking. I haven't gone very far. I was really just looking for like a warm, sunny spot to drink my cold instant coffee. So I'm gonna drink this up, get caffeinated, and get to moving. I like to get 15 miles today or so, and see how I'm feeling. If I feel good, I'll keep going, but I think 15 is fine. I have no set goals. I haven't really looked ahead on the map to see what was up there. I'm just gonna walk and see what I see. Well, right away I'm coming to 2 rivers. I don't want to have wet feet today to start my day. Looks like I have another river crossing in about a mile, and that should be it for quite a while. So I might just take my shoes and socks off and get across these and dry my feet, put everything back on. Let's see. Beaver Dam. Got a few miles in. This last part of the trail, half mile or so, has been really pretty. Just walking through like these meadows with these really pretty wildflowers covering hillsides, and really nice to look at. It's rather uplifting. You're coming out of swarms and swarms and swarms of blood-sucking mosquitoes. Anyway, pushing on. I just ran into 2 hikers. They're both in their late 60s, and I guess yesterday or the day before they hiked through that 6 miles of blowdowns that was terrible yesterday, or terribly challenging, whatever. They got up here to this pass I'm headed to, and one of the guys fell and slid like 200 feet or something. And scared the crap out of himself. So they turned back around, didn't try to advance over the pass, and now they're gonna have to hike that 6 miles back to those blowdowns again. So I imagine if that guy is willing to go back through that section of trail, he must have gotten really scared. So I'm hoping I'm getting there a little bit later in the day. I'm hoping the snow is a little bit softer. And I'm hoping also there's some hikers that were ahead of me. I know at least 4. They all started around the same time as me, and they're all younger, upper 20s, early 30s. I'm hoping that they kind of blaze a trail for me. They've all passed me, probably a ways down the trail by now. And I know of another few hikers that are behind me too. All right, well, let's get to it. That would be Badger Guard Station. I don't know what they're guarding, but they're guarding something. All right, stop and have a little snack. Some almond butter. I'll eat some apricots. And I should drink some water. Yay! Kind of spooky in the burned out forest. All right, after reviewing my map and hearing the report from those guys about falling down the mountain, I decided that since I don't have ice climbing gear, I'm gonna just kind of walk along the base of the mountain to get around that pass so I don't put myself in any danger. Hopefully, snow continues to melt so I can start getting up in these mountains. Because I really want to be up there, but I'm by myself. I can't imagine it'd be any fun breaking a leg out here alone. So I'm gonna hike around the mountain and then catch up with the official trail here. I don't know how many miles, but I'll get it. So really is no trail out here. I'm just walking in a direction. I think there's a creek up here that has a trail on it. Eventually that I'll be able to follow, get back to where I want to go. But it is pretty, so I'm not unhappy with my choice. That's where I came from. Really hungry right now. I'd like to stop and eat, but I'm back in kind of walking a trail that's going along a creek, and I'm back in the mosquito territory. So it's like every time I stop, like now for instance, I am being devoured. Hopefully I can find something up here. Otherwise I'll just eat and walk. All right, I'm back on the CDT after my little alternate. Time to move on. All right, after consulting the map, I've discovered a campsite or area with flat spots. I can camp anywhere, but why not find a flat spot? It's about 6 miles ahead. It's 4 o'clock. A little farther than I wanted to go, but whatever. It's nice out. It's cool. The trail's been pretty good so far. So I'm just gonna mosey on up. Apparently it's right by a beaver lake, which sounds nice, but that just means more mosquitoes. If I come across a spot that's decent prior to getting there, I'll probably stay there too, whatever. I'm really not picky. All right, moving on. So I just saw another grizzly. This one was a lot closer than the other one. So close, in fact, I didn't get my camera out. I didn't move. The bear clearly didn't see me. I walked across a trail and honestly was probably about 30 feet away. Huge, huge. So I just froze and I slowly just pulled out my bear spray and I just stood very, very still. And it seemed like forever for that bear to walk away. So I kind of slowly exited, but I was, I wasn't really, at that point, after the bear moseyed on, I was more concerned that it was like a mom with cubs. That's my biggest fear, is like seeing a bear thinking I'm all good and then start marching down the trail and then out pops a couple cubs. I've been seeing a lot of bear sign, a lot of trees like this one I'm walking up on, for instance. A lot of poop. Then like a lot of the trees where you can't see any claw marks. Oh yeah, there's some like little claw marks. But I've been seeing that a lot. So I've been looking for a bear. Like right there, right when I saw it, I was actually just kind of zoned out. I was being quiet. Normally I try to make noise occasionally as I'm walking, like singing or whistling or just whatever. I was just being quiet and kind of zoned out, and then boom, giant grizz. So now that I've seen that bear, I am glad my campsite is like 5 miles away. And I'm gonna keep on going. I swear, every time my shoes dry off, I gotta walk through one of these again. Looks like I gotta get through a couple. All right, I'm about 2.5 miles away from camp. It's after 6. And normally I like to eat at this time, but I wasn't really paying attention. So that's a concoction I made. It's like brown rice, quinoa, lentils, some vegetables, and some Mexican seasoning, a little bit of salt. That's about all I put in there. So I'm just gonna, I add my water and let it soak until I get to camp, which will probably be an hour, maybe longer. I'm moving pretty slow. I've already gone like 17 miles, so I'm pretty tired. And then once I get to camp, I'll add this giant package of olive oil for some more calories, and then I will eat this food and I will promptly pass out. Oh wait, I have to set up camp first, and then I will pass out. Bum bum bum. This is Muskrat Pass. And for a pass, it's awfully boggy. I guess a pass is a pass. It's probably the easiest one I've done, other than having wet feet before I get to camp. Again. All right, got about 1.5 miles left. Should be downhill from here. I'm hoping this trail doesn't carry on much like this, because it's gross. Ah, well. I found a campsite. It's there's a lake right back there. As you can see, tons of mosquitoes are out. I'm gonna eat my food, drink some water, go into my tent. It's like 8 o'clock. Go to bed. Peace out.